What is up? Welcome to Bleach Boys, joined by Jose, Pithes, the monthly podcast now where we talk about Bleach and all things, Bleach. This month we're talking about Camp Your Own World. Is it going to be just part one, Pithes, or are we splitting part one into two parts? How's it going to be?
This is just volume one.
Okay, so volume one, and there's three volumes of Camp Your Own World. And my understanding is Camp Your Own World volume 2 is super long, yeah?
It's really, really long.
Okay, so this one we're going to be doing volume 1. Pithes has read it. He's taking notes. He's going to explain to us what happens. So that way, if you guys haven't seen it as well, we're like this cute, unsuspecting students, and Pithes is the master. All right, Pithes, kick it off. What happens, Camp Your Own World? Catch us up.
Before that, I just want to say, if no one has read The Blood War, please read The Blood War.
You have been warned.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be really, you're warned. All right, so the story starts off literally like an hour after Ichigo and Aizen tag team Yuha to death.
It's hot.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Okay. Our boy Ichibei and Shunsui are staring at the Soul King, talking about how weird it is.
So, question. Now the Soul King is Ukitake, correct?
No, Ukitake's fucking dead.
Oh, he's just dead? What the fuck?
Okay, and so also I think it's worth pointing out, because I know this, I think from you, Pithes, is Squad Zero all died, right? But they're now magically alive.
Wait, how?
We'll get to that.
Okay, thank you.
That will be.
I just want.
Also, feel free to chime in with as many questions as you got.
There's gonna be tons.
Okay, so they basically go, okay, so we just took Yuha and shoved him into that weird crystal, and he's the Soul King now.
Okay, we like that. So they used the
Yeah.
corpse of Yuha and made him the new Soul King.
Yeah, because
So he's
Yuha
like
absorbed the Soul King to get that weird power with all the eyes,
So he's like
which let him become
like
the
a
Soul
leather
King.
bag holding the Soul
Kinda.
King.
No, he is the Soul King.
So wait, no, but okay, can we go back to the basis? What is a Soul King? Do we know?
We'll get to that.
Okay, there we go.
Because I need to know what the definition of a Soul King is to understand what they did with Yuha. So
They just
Sam,
wrapped him up
in
into
my
a
notes,
ball.
in the notes I took, we are literally 7 words in.
Nice. Okay, good.
that's Pithes politely telling us to shut
we'll
the
let
fuck
it go.
up. Go ahead.
Okay, so Shunsui just asks Ichibei, so if Yuha couldn't be the Soul King, you were gonna make Ichigo the Soul King, weren't you? The Ichibei says, yeah, I was. I would have missed talking to Ichigo, but he would have done it.
Damn, that's a
Damn.
rip. So what was the precursor? Like, how did they decide that Yuha was the correct fit to be a Soul King?
One, we'll get to that, and B, Yuha was dead, so they decided to use him.
What is it?
He was dead.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, where am I? Ichibei is really surprised because he never thought Ichigo would survive. He
Kinda
thought he
rude.
was gonna die super hard.
It kind of sucks to be Ichigo because throughout the whole series, people have been basically just waiting for him to die or using him as bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very true.
Like
Here's my note.
That's fucked
Here's
up.
my note where it says it's a good thing that Yuha absorbed the Soul King's power. So they're interrupted by Grimjow, Nell, and Hollybell.
Let's go. Wait, where the fuck was Hollybell the whole time?
She got captured. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
She got captured, and they went to go rescue her, and like Nell is like supporting her on her shoulder. And
Cool.
Grimjow just starts talking mad shit
That's my boy.
about how we can't trust the Shinigami. They're all trash. And as soon as we turn around, they're going to kill us, so we might as well try and kill them now.
Oh, while they're weakened. That's a good game plan, actually.
Ooh.
Nell smacks him in the back of the head with a balla and says, "Shut up, they clearly aren't planning to do that." Shunsui and Ichibei basically go, "Yeah, we're not going to bother." And Ichibei makes a really kind of veiled threat of like, "Yeah, I mean, what with the balance of the world being thrown off, it'd be a shame if I had to hardcore murder 3 Minos class hollows right now."
Damn, what a savage.
Oh yeah, don't fuck with Ichibei. So while all this is happening, Hollybell's kind of ignoring everything that's going on and just staring at the Soul King, describing it as a thing. He goes, "Is that the thing that's the linchpin to how Soul Society works?"
I remember
Ichibei says,
seeing
yeah.
insert about that, but I didn't understand it until now.
Yeah. She goes, "Is that the thing?" And he goes, "Yeah." are you able to tolerate that? And she doesn't answer. She just says, I understand now why Aizen rebelled.
Damn, the
Ooh,
boy.
the boy.
Where is the boy in all this?
We'll get to that.
This book is literally, we'll get to that.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Espada are free to leave and they all peace out.
Okay.
See, where am I? Ichibei says, all right, I got to go wake up Squad Zero. You know, it's been a while. And Shunsui says, aren't they all dead? And he goes, oh, well, their bones got turned into the Oaken. As long as the Soul King's palace is around, they won't stay dead. So he just has to go call their names and they'll all wake up.
What the fuck?
That's pretty handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that work
And,
if they're not in the Oaken?
They are their bones.
They got turned into the Oaken.
Okay, but what if they were to say to die in the real world? Would it still work the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
So if they got murked and you just took their bones and used that,
I don't think the bones matter.
Their bones are the key. So I don't know. Maybe you can kill one of them.
Okay.
They don't really talk about that.
Okay. That's for later arcs.
Yeah, for later.
When they have to really kill the Squad Zero, they'll figure it out.
Yeah. So Shunsui's about to peace out, and then Ichibei just says, "Huh, I sense an intruder," and then he just kind of leaves. He doesn't really act on it at all.
Ichibei does?
Then we cut. Yeah, Ichibei senses an intruder, goes, "That guy's not invited." Oh well, and then doesn't do anything about it.
Interesting.
Okay, that is interesting. Go ahead.
He has different priorities. So now it's 10 minutes later, we meet our boy, Nimaya, the Zanpakuto creator.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Yeah, and he's returning back to his place. And all his Zanpakuto guards are fucking dead.
Makes sense.
They're all dead or super injured. And it's really weird because they're all injured in different ways, like burning, electrocution, poison, blunt force trauma.
I know this. I know this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The first time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sam knows a thing? Wow.
Yeah, I know a thing because I seen his soul bomb in Bleach Brave Souls.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, we don't know whose soul bomb you're talking about. Yet,
okay, yeah,
I
got
still
it.
don't know.
So the ones that are still around say, we thought it was an army, it wasn't, it was one guy. And then Nimai is able to figure out, because he's the guy that makes all the Zanpakutos, what Zanpakuto did it, and goes, why the fuck would they take Ikomiki Dome away?
Who?
And that's the end of prologue number 1.
Oh, that's just a prologue.
Yeah. There's 2 prologues, 5 chapters, and an interlude.
Jesus. Okay.
So the story has not started yet.
Well, the prelude to the story has started.
Yes.
So, and so far it's pretty good.
No. Yeah, the prelude to the prelude has started. Now we're on the prelude.
Okay. Carry on.
All right, so it's a couple days later. They're gonna put Aizen back in prison.
Mm-hmm.
What they did with Aizen in the meantime, I have no idea.
So they just left him there in a chair? Oh, no, he's not in the chair right now.
Yeah, he's like freely moving. So why would he just hang out? He's like, hey, just take me back. Fuck it.
He says they Urahara put new seals on him, so I guess they did that right after Yuha got beaten.
Okay.
But
maybe.
Aizen's back in his cool chair, and Shunsui asks if he has any words to say. And while Aizen is contemplating whether to talk or not, Shunsui just thinks about how hardcore fucked a bunch of Shinigami got and how dead they are. Because the Quincy fucked everybody up. He goes, man, it's a good thing Orihime was there to heal a lot of people, but either way, oof.
Oh, that's
Big
good.
rip, yeah.
Hey,
So-
Orihime's getting her respect. That's about
Yeah.
fucking time.
She's heal god.
She is actually a heel god. Then Aizen just says, no one here is worthy to hear what I have to say.
Hey, that's right.
Yeah,
Well,
Aizen's the fucking best.
He's the boy.
He does say he would like to speak to Ichigo, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is
so they're about
Ichigo
to
in
seal
this
him.
novel at all?
No, he is mentioned. He never shows up.
Oh, interesting. So he just goes home after the battle.
I believe in the battle, right afterwards, he and his dad go visit Kukaku and Ganju, and they talk about their Shiva stuff.
Oh, that's cool. That's sweet.
But I read that somewhere. I don't remember if it's canon or not.
Okay.
But I don't know. Let's see, blah blah here. Shunsui says, yeah, you're going in there for a hella long time. I hope by the time you're done, you will have repented. Aizen says, "Do you really think the Soul Society will still be around by then?"
Ooh. Hint, hint.
And then, Aizen says, "So you've probably seen it, haven't you? Soul Societies. I'm using air quotes here. Original sin." Shunsui doesn't say shit, but he's like, "Oh God, Aizen knows what's up."
What is the
Interesting.
original
Yeah.
sin?
We'll get to it, right?
The Soul King.
Oh.
Once again, we'll get to that. That's like a volume 2 and 3 thing.
Oh my God! I'm gonna
Okay.
want it next week.
We're just laying the little pieces,
This whole novel, this not volume 1 is just like
It's just a
blueballing
tease.
Okay.
for the cool shit. Aizen then just starts taunting him, saying, "If you really wanted to hear the words I'd say, who knows how many more Kaname Tosins that would create."
Smart. Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Yep.
So Shuhei is here, and he
Of
gets
course.
mad pissed at that. See, he asks Aizen what the hell he said to make Tosin betray Soul Society. Aizen says Tosin was working for him all along, even since before he met Shuhei.
Damn.
I do remember hearing that.
Oh, hey, guess what? We'll get to that too.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, man. So much to look forward
much,
to.
yep.
So much. So who could wait?
Shuhei says he'll never forgive Aizen for killing Tosin. Aizen says what he did was an act of mercy, which makes Shuhei even more mad. Soifon restrains Hisagi, and then Aizen explains why it was an act of mercy. He says, with talented healers like Orihime and Unohana around, do you really think Tosin would be able to live with himself if he were to survive?
That
I
is
gave
true.
him I gave him an act of mercy that he deserved.
So I don't understand. Why does he think Tosin wouldn't be able to live with him if he survived? I don't get it.
Because he would like feel bad about the things he did.
We'll get to that. Hey, maybe that comes up in volume 2.
Okay. Okay. It just doesn't make any sense because like Tosin, we don't know much about him really, except like he's on some sort of justice kick. But it's like, dude, I don't know why that would make him feel bad. Like,
hey, maybe immediately after this scene we're gonna have a Tosin flashback. Maybe, I don't know.
man. I can't wait. Fingers crossed. Hope to God there's a Tosin flashback.
So basically, they make Shuhei shut up. Shuhei says he'll never forgive Aizen. Shunsui tells Aizen to relax his Reiatsu. Aizen had just been exerting his pressure, and the dudes that were carrying his chair are like dying from the pressure.
Oh, really?
So Aizen relents, and as they're carrying him off, Aizen just said he dares them all to, once again I'm quoting, sacrifice their own flesh, blood, and soul to pursue the truth, just as Tosin did. Can any of you do that? Everybody is confused. End of prologue number 2.
Ooh.
Okay.
Spicy.
Yeah, any scene with Aizen is the best.
Yep.
Now, I have a genuine question that is a bit of a spoiler for any of the other volumes. Is he in it at all after this?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember, but I don't think so.
Okay. That's kind of what it seems like to me.
Yeah, it seems like this is a So Long Boys.
It would kind of be beating the trope over the head if like the next big villain also went to go visit Aizen. Be like, yo, okay, leave me alone. Stop visiting me.
I think it's more of a too much of a good thing. Like if Aizen showed up all the time, he wouldn't be cool or special anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
You want Aizen to be the best.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, this novel just exists to wrap up plot points that they didn't cover, like Nell, Grimjow, did they survive? What happened to Holly Bell?
Yeah.
What happened to Aizen? Here you go.
Okay, well, I dig it.
I still like it. My boy's alive.
So I literally wrote in my notes here, sick flashback, !
I just listen. I get I guess I don't get. I think Tosin as a character is not that cool. I don't know why they're giving him so much screen time.
Hey, maybe we'll find out about that later.
Who, Tosin?
Yeah.
Tosin.
Yeah.
Had the sickest dreads in the series.
Yeah, I mean that was a short list, but sure.
So this is Tosin like pre-becoming a Soul Reaper. He's just some nerd from the Rukon guy.
Okay.
And his friend Keiko, Kakyo, Keiko, I guess, had just gotten super murdered by her husband.
Roasted.
And
Boom.
so Tosin's outside the Central 46, screaming at them to let him in, and why they didn't do anything. Why wasn't this guy punished?
Wait, they just let random people get near the Central 46, or I thought they.
Do you remember in like the Soul Society arc when Ichigo tried to approach the Seirete, the gate came down?
Yeah.
Oh yes, same thing.
So people could just get in.
Ah,
How he got there because he's blind, I don't know, but we'll just pretend
He figured it out. All right. Somebody showed
he
him.
daredevil.
They let his
it,
hand
yeah.
there. He did something.
I mean, he can fight despite being blind, so why not?
Yeah, sure.
The guards basically tell him to fuck off, and they're gonna start beating him. But a random voice says, "Nah, don't worry about it. Come with me. We'll talk about some stuff." And it's a noble, and he says that he knew Keiko, and he says, "Yeah, it was her husband that killed her." He says he probably killed her because she had a strong belief in justice and peace, and angered him.
Okay.
And he said, this dude was part of the 5 great noble families. Although there's only 4 of them.
Yeah.
Because the Sheepers are gone.
Do we ever get any Shiba backstory?
Your Shiba backstory?
Or at least more Shiba content?
Hey, maybe that happens later.
God damn, I'm not gonna ask anything anymore.
No, keep asking. I think it's really funny.
Okay.
We'll put a counter.
Okay.
And the guy says because he was one of like the 5 great noble families, but he wasn't high ranking in the clan, it's why the murder was brought to light but not punished.
That makes sense.
Tosin asks, aren't the Shinigami the guardians of peace? How could they let it happen? And the guy says, well, yeah, they protected the nobles' peace. Let the nobles keep control. They control the 46, the Shinigami.
Interesting.
Yeah. The guy then asks, so you seem to know Keiko well. Do you think she'd really want revenge? And Tosin just kind of calms down and says, no. I think even if I met the guy, she wouldn't want me to murder him back. The guy says, that's good because I'm Tokinada Suniyashiro. I was her husband. I killed her. If you'd have said yes, I would have just killed you. Hey guards, I need you to police brutality this guy, and then he leaves.
Okay.
He got Rodney. He's getting Rodney Kinged. In this flashback.
Okay.
So it is actually a flashback. It was a dream because it was a dream of Tokinada's.
He was remembering the good old times.
The good days.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yes, he was. Tokinada is a dick, as you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
He wakes up on a throne because, of course, he's on a throne. And this weird androgynous kid that you may or may not have seen in Brave Souls, Hikone, has killed like 90 assassins that had tried to kill him in his sleep.
Damn.
And left one survivor. And Tokinada congratulates him and says, you guys did a really good job. Although you were hired to kill my family, but you were hired by my family to kill my family. I can't believe you went along with it. How are you supposed to get the money?
Yeah.
He then does a villain monologue where he basically tells this assassin his entire master plan.
Yeah.
He goes, my plan is to kill everyone in the clan except for me so I can take all of the control.
Smart.
Solid plan.
Yeah, Itachi.
The book then makes sure you know that he slowly and meticulously kills this assassin in the most horrifying way possible.
Okay. Love that. Seems wonderful.
And
good time.
He pats Hikone on the head and says, good job. I'm definitely going to make you Soul King.
All right, then.
Okay.
Another body.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that was chapter 1.
Oh.
And you said there's what, 4 chapters?
5.
5?
5.
Okay.
These chapters, the chapters aren't very long, but a lot of shit happens in them.
Yeah, if I can tell. Although I feel like it is moving pretty fast, even as is.
Yeah, same.
I'm cliff noting the fuck out of this. There's stuff I just had to leave out. I was running out of paper.
Out of paper.
So it is, I guess during the Tokinada scene it was, but it's 6 months after the war. And stuff is kind of getting back to normal. Shuhei's going to start up the Seirete Bulletin, the paper they put out. they're starting that back up. But there's an issue. The issue is that the Central 46 has they've done some censoring. The Great Blood War, they call that the Great Soul King Protection War. They kind of covered up everything about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
that makes sense.
They covered up. They covered up that the Soul King died. They covered up that there was a new one. They covered up how well the Quincy's actually did. So he wants to publish an article about what happened.
Yeah.
But he wasn't there. He showed up, had maybe a fight, got shot through the lungs, and was out from. So the shit that actually mattered, he wasn't there for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he's hanging out with Sam's girl at her house, talking to Kukaku about what happened.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Unfortunately, Kukaku says, "Yeah, I wasn't there. I shot them up to the palace." She says, "I shot them up to the palace. Go talk to Ganju. Ganju's out fucking around with his friends. He should be around this district. Go see him."
Yeah.
So he leaves to go to his motorcycle because he owns a motorcycle.
Okay. That's new lore in itself.
Yeah, I didn't know they could jack motorcycles and stuff. Did they go to like the human world and just go and be like mine?
Maybe that's an Urahara scheme.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I think this comes up at the beginning of Volume 2, but a little bit here, so I'll just go into it. Urahara's the only guy that'll transfer shit from Soul Society to the human world and vice versa.
Oh, really?
Oh, I think I read something about that.
You pay him to buy a motorcycle, then you pay him to convert it to reishi, and then you have to pay him for gasoline and upkeep.
So what's the conversion rate?
I'm assuming a lot.
I'm just curious.
He's
Asking
making
for a friend.
bank.
So let's just, I don't know the actual numbers, but let's just say Shuhei was making a lot as a lieutenant. And he also made a lot when he was acting captain before they got Kensei back.
Mm-hmm.
And even with that, Kisuke just found ways to clear him the fuck out.
Damn.
Nice.
He will fall for it later, I promise you.
Lovely. Lovely.
So he walks outside and he sees three dudes like admiring his motorcycle. It's three of your least favorite characters.
Is it Izuru?
Ginja? No, Izuru's not in this, by the way.
Thank God.
Okay,
Thank God.
cool.
It's your boys from the Fullbring arc. It's Genjo, Tsukishima, and Giriko.
Of all people.
What the hell?
Well, they were hanging out with Kukaku in the manga.
What is
I'm sure you don't
Giriko like?
Why is he there?
Because he's there.
All right,
All
sure.
right, cool.
They're the three, and they're all kind of like shocked, like they're looking at it and all going, "Yeah, that's a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Why is there a motorcycle in Soul Society?"
Wait. What were the chances that they could meet back up in the Soul Society?
Well, they live with Kukaku, and Shuhei was at Kukaku's house.
Well, yeah,
So,
but wasn't
pretty
it?
decent.
Weren't they saying that like even if you die, it'd be super difficult to like find someone you knew back then?
They're in Soul Society.
Yeah, but they were saying like like people who die, like let's say a little kid dies, but he died way after the mom and the dad died. That it's still really difficult to find your mom and your dad once you get to the Soul Society.
It's weird circumstances. They were all living with Kukaku.
Okay, sure.
They just picked them up. They're like, that guy looks like he belongs here.
Yeah.
Look, they don't go into it. I have no. In the manga, it just cuts to Kukaku looking at the three of them and going, "Hey, we got a job to do," and then they go help Ichigo.
Okay.
I don't know how she found him, but they live with her now.
Sure.
She's just fostering homeless now.
Yeah. I think she's sheltering them because they're technically all wanted criminals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's cool. She's a cool lady.
Mhm.
They're all very confused by the motorcycle. They try to start some shit with Shuhei, and he tries to start shit back because they killed a bunch of Soul Reapers.
Yeah.
And he's not into that. They don't like Soul Reapers. But then they bring up that they totally helped Ichigo in the war.
Oh, so they were
Shuhei
there.
counters. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Tsukishima used Book of the End to like fix Ichigo's Bankai when it broke.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. I don't remember that at all.
This is some final volume shit.
Okay.
I have no idea what this note means. I just wrote, you ignorant slut.
Were you watching The Office?
This is very informative part of Can't Figure Out World. You ignorant slut. Thank you.
Yeah, make that part of the title for the video.
Yeah, got it.
Let's see. Shuhei asks, why did they betray Ukitake? They say, why did Ukitake betray us? They're about to scrap, and Ganju shows up and kind of diffuses the situation.
Good old Ganju.
Because he's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's the clown. He
He's
brings
like, you
everybody
take a
down.
ride on my Harley?
Mm-hmm.
I love that Shuhei has a Harley. Oh,
Yeah.
it gets way dumber later.
Oh, lovely.
I love
Lovely.
it.
Yeah. So hours later, Shunsui is talking to the Now about the shit. And they're like, so the Central 46 told me about those assassinations. That is sus as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, he goes, Byakuya and Yoruichi probably know what's going on. I'll have to talk to him about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not my problem, but it will probably be my problem soon.
Good looking out. Smart.
So he sends for Hisage and his captain Kensei. Weird interlude because we then cut immediately back to Kukaku's house. I don't know why we had cut away.
Let's go.
The fun part.
Ganju is telling Shuhei everything that happened in the war. He's talking about Ririka and Yukio also helping in the war.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Hisagi just asks, okay, Ginjo, what happened? And Ginjo explains the entirety of the Fullbring arc to Shuhei, so he had to sit through it too. I want that known. Shuhei had to deal with the Fullbring arc too.
Oh, yeah. That's a bit unfortunate there. Nobody should have to sit through that, as we know.
He explains the war, and then he talks about because a lot of his friends were killed by Shinigami.
Mm.
And one of the reasons he went to go help Ichigo during the war is he knew Ukitake would be up there fighting, and he wanted to call Ukitake out and see what was up. He was already dead by the time he got there. So Hisagi gets called away, but he says, as a reporter, I'm going to make it my business to find out what really happened. I'm going to find the truth, even if I don't like it.
So he's a damn detective
he's gonna
now.
He's going to try and help him out. While all this is happening, Kukaku and Ganju are listening to this and just going, I mean, Kaien was Ukitake's lieutenant. You think he knew what was up?
Spicy.
Interesting. I like the drama.
Yeah. So Kensei and Shuhei, they go talk to Shunsui, and he tells them what happened, and he says, print the news all over the Serite. Tokinada wants his ascension to clan leader to be as public as possible. Shuhei's kind of weirded out because he recognizes that name because Tosin talked about this guy a lot.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, and Shunsui goes, yeah, it's really sus, but print it anyway. End of chapter 2.
Damn. Okay.
So we're getting into the spice now.
Let's see what happens in this chapter. I forgot they have this like, it's like a page long. So beginning of chapter 3, we meet our boy Hanataro.
Oh,
Hey, he's
jeez.
still alive.
No, thank you.
He's now the third seat of Squad 4.
Oh, lovely.
Ooh. Wait, who's in charge of Squad 4 now?
Isane.
Isane? Okay.
She's the captain. We don't know who the lieutenant is. I don't know if she's been made captain yet. Her sister becomes lieutenant later.
Okay.
Okay.
So while Hanato is at work, he gets a visit from his brother, Sanosuke.
I forgot he had a brother.
Who's a pretty good unit in Brave Souls. I'm not gonna lie, I like using him a lot.
Okay.
And he just kind of cryptically says, "Hey man, you should take a vacation for a couple days. I feel like shit might be getting real soon." And then he pieces out. So now we get to literally the worst story arc of this. We gotta go to Karakura town. We go to Karakura town, and I call them the Job Squad because they're trash. It's even though I love two of them, it's Mizuhiro, Keigo, and Yuki. Yuki's.
I could do
You
without
remember
them.
Yuki? Yeah. They're running away from a hollow, even though one of them is a Shinigami.
Lovely.
Mizuriro manages to stun the Hollow with a weird device he got from Urdu. Because
Okay.
I guess now that they know the Hollows exist, they need to be prepared. And then the loud girl Shino shows up and just kills it. And they
Okay.
make note that they make note that her Zanpakuto is a Naginata. They go, "Hey, you look really familiar. Are you related to Ikaku?" Yeah, yep. I'm either his sister or cousin. It's not clear in the Rukon guy.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Okay, I like it. Is she bald?
No, but she has a high forehead that's really shiny.
Lovely. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. That's how you know it runs in the family. That's all you need.
So Sam,
A 5 head.
you related?
Maybe. Maybe.
And then what's her name? Shino recognizes Keigo because she goes, "Yeah, Ikaku talks about you sometimes," which I think is kind of sweet.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
Ikaku liked it even though he had to dress in dumb sweaters and shit.
Lovely.
Yep.
They're interrupted by a loud noise, and it's this goddamn cult that has sprung up in the wake of the disaster that happened.
Okay.
You know how there were giant earthquakes everywhere
Yeah.
when the Soul King was killed?
Yeah.
That happened everywhere. That happened in Hueco Mundo, Soul Society, the Soul Palace, and on the World of the Living too. And it happened all over the world. It wasn't isolated, so that freaked people the fuck out.
Okay.
So there's this new like doomsday cult going on, and we cut away from that. Thank God. That's just it. They say there's a cult.
Is that now? Let me ask you,
now we-
Pithes. Let me ask you. Will that be
Yes.
discussed later?
Absolutely. In fact, almost right now.
Almost
We
right
cut
now.
to
Okay,
another character that you guys hate. It's your boy Yukio from the Fullbring arc.
Oh,
and his PSP.
Jesus.
Is he alive or is he dead?
He's lying.
He's alive.
He's just
It's
alive?
The world of
Yeah.
living.
So he
The only ones that died are Genjo, Tsukishima, and Giriko.
Yeah.
Yukio was carrying off Tokinada when we saw him at the end of the Fullbring arc.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't remember the Fullbring arc. You know better than me.
I do very well, and I know for a fact he was carrying off Tokinada.
Was he?
And Tokinada died in his arms. Yeah.
Oh.
He was not. Tokinada's the bad guy. You're talking.
Oh, not
about,
Tokinada. Tsukishima. Tsukishima. Sorry.
Tsukishima,
Thank you.
yes,
Thank
that
you.
was-
Thank you.
Anyway, Yukio has decided to run his parents' company. I guess you can do that when you're 14 or whatever.
Okay.
Well, he convinced them
And
to
he
kill
has
themselves.
a meeting scheduled with some lady named Oramichi Bane.
She seems
wants to talk-
suspicious.
Yeah, it's almost like she's super hot and also a fun unit in Brave Souls.
Yeah, I bet she has Fullbring powers too. I bet that's the thing.
Who would've thought?
Maybe she can do some weird stuff. I don't know.
Mm-hmm,
She basically says, "Hey, I want to talk to you about my cult, Execution." End of scene.
very
I don't
interesting
remember
name.
if we-
Some would say we've heard it before.
Yes, it's almost like it's kind of important. As far as I know, we don't go back to the world of the living, so we're done with that part.
Thank fucking God. Okay.
Now we get to a part that I can't wait to see fucking animated. We go to Hueco Mundo,
Oh, gang, 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 gang.
and shit sucks there.
I believe
Because
it.
what's left of the Quincy forces have just kind of been fucking around, and they're basically in a full-on war with the Arrancar.
So there's still Quincy's over there. They're just deciding to fight the Arrancar, right?
Yeah, basically because they fucked up the Hueco Mundo so much, they had a strong couple bases there. So when the war went south with the Shinigami, they retreated to wherever they could. One of the main places being Hueco Mundo.
Okay, makes sense.
So my boy, a character I care about but no one does, Rudeborn, aka that Arrancar with the cow skull on his head.
The cow
That
skull
can
on
turn
his
into
head.
a tree.
Oh,
That turned into
a tree?
He's the
Oh
guy that
yes, I
Rukia
do. The
kills.
one that has all the assassin forces with him.
oh my
Yeah, I like-
God. Yep.
Yeah, hey, we're bringing back the squad.
Lovely, dude. I was always thinking they didn't get enough showtime when they really dragged him out in the
I
anime.
thought they murked him.
I'm so glad he came back.
They extended that in the anime. In the manga, he shows up, gets frozen by Rukia, and you don't see him again.
Okay, yeah. That's,
Lovely.
I think his design is super cool. I'm glad that they brought him back and that he got a full picture in the. You guys need to
ooh.
go through and look at the pictures when we're done.
He is a cool look. All right.
So he's thinking about how he just wants peace. He wants peace in Hueco Mundo. He doesn't like all the constant fighting. He hated how it was under Baragon because it was just dog eat dog.
Yeah.
And he joined up with Aizen because Aizen kind of kept the peace, which is also why he followed Hollybell. And he thinks about how he tried to maintain peace after Aizen left, and now after Hollybell got captured, and everything should be fine. But now this Quincy's shit sucks, and
Fucking
he's really
Quincy's.
salty because he asked Grimjow and the Picaro for help, and they always told him to fuck off.
Okay, what are the Picaro? Those are the 3 girls that are under Hannibal?
No, that's the Trace Bestia.
Oh, Tres
The Picaro are a thing from Spirits Are Forever With You.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Haven't done that one either.
Can you spoil a little bit of that?
They're basically like a bunch of children that are like it's like a hive mind.
So Grimjo's
really
just
hard
in
to
charge of a
control.
bunch of kids?
No, no. They're just an independent force that he also asked for help along with Grimjow and also told him to fuck off.
Oh, good.
Makes sense.
Good.
Makes sense.
If you've seen the Don Kanoji with the car in Brave Souls, it's the weird ghost children floating around him.
Oh, that's
Okay,
what they are. That's
okay.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So are
They're
they
actually
powerful? Like, are they like a strong
Yes.
force to be asking for help from?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They're pretty tough.
Okay.
See, blah, 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 told him to fuck off. So he's working with Loli and Minoli. Because, of course, they'd still be alive.
Bottom of the barrel, really.
Yeah.
Bottom of the fucking barrel.
Straight up. And he tells them, all right, you go fight the Quincy too. They're in a battle right now. I think I forgot to mention that.
Okay.
And he's sending wave after wave of his dudes at people. And they're all getting destroyed. And so he tells you those 2 to go help.
Lovely.
And then he mentions he only took them on because they were loyal to Aizen like he was. And then-
Okay.
So not the first pick, but hey, we were on the same side, so I might as well bring you on.
Same, but different.
Yeah, he's also like, well, you 2 aren't doing anything. And you seem loyal, so get in the squad.
Okay, lovely.
They then say, I think Loli says, you're about as much fun as that stick in the mud Zomari.
Oh,
Zomari.
wow. Poor guy. He
Which-
can't even get any rest
I
when
don't-
he's fucking dead.
I don't even think that he took it as an insult. He goes, I'm honored to be compared to someone as loyal as Zomari.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I wrote down, compared to Zomari, ! It's a compliment.
Okay, good. Good to know.
We now switch to the Quincy's point of view. And it's Giselle, the weird zombie girl.
Yeah.
I forgot about her.
She's having some trouble fighting the Hollows, and she asks Lil Tato, who's the one that eats people,
Yeah.
Okay, love that.
hey, can you eat them? She goes, no. Hollows always give me a stomach ache.
Ah,
They're
That's funny.
incompatible. And Giselle goes, man, it's really hard to like turn these goddamn Hollows into zombies. This sucks so much.
because they're already kind of
Well, they're-
dead,
yeah.
you know?
Latasha says, just use Bambi to make them explode.
Okay.
We then cut to a flashback for some reason. I don't know why the flashback didn't happen later. We're going to a flashback. The flashback is how they survived, because if you'll remember, Giselle and Lil Tato both got super murdered trying to fight Yuha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, he injured them real bad. He didn't kill them. And they woke up in one of the Quincy stations in the world of the living.
Oh, interesting. And Candace got fucked, right?
Hey, we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, maybe your girl Candace might show up and be a major character in book 2.
Okay, good
Hello?
little tease. All right.
I do like her.
I saw that art. I know you like her.
I do like her, yes.
So basically, a heretofore unknown aide to Jugram was there. It's just some lady
Okay.
that's super loyal to Jugram.
Interesting. That's
And
cool.
she reveals that she saved them, and she saved every available Quincy she could because Jugram told her to. Because she said, when Jugram had the power of the Almighty while Yuha was sleeping, he foresaw some kind of super fucked up sad fate. And just in case shit goes sour, save everybody you can.
Aw,
Oh, that's cool.
What a good guy.
What a good guy.
Yeah. But they also kind of wrap up Yeah. So Menaeus McAllen, who's the one that punches people,
Yeah.
and Candace Catnip, as well as how can I? Do you even remember Nana Na?
Is she the redhead? Or the pink-haired
No,
one?
no, that's Menaeus.
Oh, Menaeus.
They call her Minnie. That's Minnie. They captured Minnie, Candy, and Nana Na is that guy with the weird teeth. I cannot describe him.
I'm not getting any
You-
bells.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just thinking of
sorry.
the My Chemical Romance song. Is it? So
Nah, nah, nah,
He,
nah.
yeah.
he's literally trash. I'm good. I'm glad you forgot. But those three Quincy's got captured by Mayuri.
Oh, okay. Good.
Oh, okay, so Mayuri has him.
Mayuri has them. Okay, so into flashback, and they describe the stuff that happened. So after the Ashwallen, that thing where Yuha took back all of his powers, they can't go into their Volstandic transformation, and they can't use that power where they absorb stuff to make themselves stronger, and
Mhm.
everything else works.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention the aide. It was like shocked the shit out of Little Tato when she revealed that Ugram died because Yuha killed him with his Ashwallen.
Rip.
Big
Okay.
rip.
Because she's like, man, if there's anybody Yuha wouldn't kill, it'd be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad.
Let's see. Something upset stomach. A bunch of the Quincy are dead now. Blah blah, dead now. Oh yeah, they talk about the plan. They're upset that a bunch of Quincy have gotten killed now because they were gonna use them to like try and storm Soul Society to take back their friends, or at least like try to negotiate. And so they go, well, that's out now. And they go, maybe we could zombify Ichigo
Okay.
to try and get in. And they go, no, not only is it Ichigo, he is literally surrounded by all the most powerful people in the world.
It is true.
Yeah.
They mentioned that the people watching him are Urahara, Ishin, Ryukin, Yoruichi, Ryu. So they decide.
Uryu? Hello?
Yeah, Ryu hangs out.
Yeah. He's.
Ryu has the power of the balance.
The
As a
antithesis.
1,000-year blood war, he's very strong now.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the antithesis.
I still hate him.
Oh, I got caught out. I got fucked up. He does have the antithesis. I fucked up. I said he has the balance. Was that, who said that? Was that you, Jose?
Yeah.
Okay, you are second ranked lore master. I promoted you.
Fuck yes. There's a lot of plot.
I don't
holes
even
in
want to
mine,
be on the
though.
rankings.
Yeah.
So I don't...
So yeah, they basically say, yeah, that plan's out, and they go back to fighting. So Loli uses her resurrection to turn that weird centipede thing.
Mhm.
Lil Tato decides fuck it and eats a part of it, and then it reveals a new power that she always had, but we didn't know. Anything she eats, she can use the ability of. So she can spit poison now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. I mean, she needed some sort of buff. She sucked ass.
Yeah.
Honestly, if she's gonna be in this novel, she sucked
Yeah.
ass.
She also it's also revealed that Pepe, he was a weird fat like Quincy. He's one of the Stern Ritter that could use love to attack people.
Oh yes, I do remember him. He was like very early on.
Yeah, she ate him, and she reveals she can use his power, but she doesn't out of principle because it's weird,
Okay.
which I respect.
Okay.
True.
Got it. So at this point, Rudabon has resurrected, and he says he is so salty at how hard he lost to Rukia. He used that as motivation to get good, and he level grinded the fuck out of himself. Now his roots reach all the way super deep into Hueco Mundo, and he can summon like 1 million people at once.
Damn.
All
okay.
right.
So they've sent Bambi out, and Bambi is making things blow up.
Boom, boom,
But
boom,
because
boom.
because the dudes Rudabon is sending out, they're fearless. They don't think. They're just things.
Yeah.
It gives Bambietta a for real trauma flashback to how Sajin Komamura had no fear. He was fighting her, and she starts losing her fucking mind.
Lovely.
It's
Okay.
so
Good to see
good.
Komamura still hanging around. Good.
Yeah.
Good little reference.
Yeah, good reference. I think he shows up in one of the other novels. You get to see
okay.
what happened to him.
Is he a badger still, or he turned human?
He's a wolf, man.
Oh, okay.
You thought he was a badger?
Yep. This whole time I thought he was a fucking badger.
I don't believe you. I think you're fucking with me.
I'm still lieutenant in lore.
Okay. Okay. You're now 3rd rank lore master.
Oh, damn.
My ranks are going down,
You
boys.
popped off to the master. You got deranked, bait.
All right. So now we get the, I'm using air quotes, heroic arrival of Grimjow, Nell, and Hollybell.
Lovely.
And Grimjow kind of makes a remark like, "Oh man, if I'd have known you were fighting strong people like this, I would have showed up. Why didn't you ask
That
for
sounds
help?"
like him.
And Rudabon goes, "I asked you for help repeatedly. You always told me to fuck off." Grimjow goes, "Yeah, but if I'd known they were this strong, whatever."
Mm.
So everybody's interrupted when a Garganta opens.
Ooh.
And who should step out? I want you to take guesses. Who's going to step out in the middle of this?
I have a pretty good guess, but I want Jose to go first.
I have no
Okay.
guesses.
All right, my guess is I have 2 that I feel like are pretty good.
Shunsui.
And this is just based off of what I know from playing the game. Either Mayuri or Loopy.
Man, you are fucking wrong as shit.
Okay. Okay, who is it?
It's androgynous. It's the androgynous thing. Hikone
Oh.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
shows up, introduces himself. I'm gonna say he.
Mhm.
Hikone isn't it, but it's just easier to say he.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Introduces himself. I'm Hikone. Lord Tokinada here has sent me to become king of Hueco Mundo.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And Grimjow is a little weirded out because he goes, his spirit aura, it feels like Shinji. It feels like it's a Shinigami and a hollow mixed.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And some of Rudabon's dudes attack him, and then he defends with Hiero.
With what?
Yarrow, like the skin.
Yeah, the iron skin that the Espada can use.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Into chapter 3.
Oh, so we leave on a fight.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? This fight happens off screen.
Oh my.
Well, it's like the fight where the big bad guy shows up and they can't reveal all of his abilities, so they're gonna cut back and everybody's gonna be fucked. And they'll be like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, how did he do it?"
Remember when I said we're gonna split Volume 2 into 2 parts?
Yeah.
Because one thing happens in the world of the living and it's cool but not as cool. Maybe the thing that happens in the Seirete is a really cool fight that happens throughout the entire novel,
Ooh,
Okay.
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 involving lots of different characters.
Love it.
So I told you, this is they're teasing your balls.
Very much.
See, blah blah. Okay, so we cut back to Shunsui talking to Shuhei and Kensei about writing the article.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically says, "Okay, Shuhei, I know I gave you this. The nobles are going to hound you like crazy. They're going to keep an eye on you to make sure you're not doing anything, disparaging to them."
Nutty.
Okay.
But he does say, I'll cover for you. I promise I will."
That's
And
nice.
then, Shuhei is about to leave, but he turns and asks, so, he tells him everything about Genjo and Ukitake and goes, "Do you know anything about that?" And Shunsui says, "No, there's stuff Ukitake kept even from me, but I'll look into it even if it means I have to give them a pardon." This part is just a Hisagi going on his detective adventure.
Oh, lovely. I
Okay,
can't
cool.
wait.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't wait. One of my most favorite characters. Can't wait to see what's happening. Not really. I fucking hate that guy. All right, go ahead, Pithes.
You love Hisagi.
Mm-mm.
You don't like Shuhei?
I don't like either of
He
them.
had the...
They're
How
the same
dare you.
person.
No, I don't like Shuhei and Shunsui.
Shunsui.
Shunsui. I don't like either of them.
I thought you liked him because he had the cool fight.
I mean, he has the cool fight, but that's not redeeming enough as a character. I don't like him.
Okay, well, you'll probably like him later.
Okay, well, I can't wait.
We have 2 more volumes.
Yep, lovely.
True.
Lovely.
Yeah. So Hisagi, he's out there. He's talking to Sam and Yumichika.
Okay, who is Sam?
Think about it.
No.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. He's third seat lore master. Go ahead, Jose.
I'm getting demoted. I'm gonna be the janitor at this point.
It's Ikaku.
Is he Kaku?
13 Madarame?
cocksucker. Okay.
Oh my god, my brain. I was like,
Okay.
Sam, I don't know anyone in there named Sam.
I was on that
That's
same
some
page.
bullshit. I was like, what?
Who the fuck is named Sam in Bleach? There's no way somebody is named Sam, and I did not know that. It took me way too long to figure out you were just calling me the bald character. Thank you.
Okay, I can understand not getting the Sam thing, but who the fuck else hangs out with Yumichiko?
That's where the confusion was coming from.
Oh, they dropped Ikaku?
Mm-hmm. I was like, man, they're dropping all kinds of
Maybe
weird combos in
Yuchiro
here.
comes back and she's just messing with them.
Okay, so he's interviewing them about the war, and they go, well, we didn't see much, but we saw Mayuri fight with this weird ass Quincy, Pernida, who is a giant hand.
I know he took my woman.
He sure did.
Mayuri just
They go,
picked up her brain.
yeah, he called himself the left arm of the Soul King, and that shit's weird. But when asked about it, Pernida said that it was always a Quincy, which they go, yeah, we don't know what the fuck is up. Maybe you should go talk to Mayuri. And then he goes, I tried, Mayuri won't take my calls.
That's about right.
Yep.
And then he wonders if the Mimi Hage, that god thing that was saving Ukitake's life, if he was related to Pernida.
Like the right hand of the Soul King?
Yeah, because he's the right hand. But Shuhei doesn't know that. The audience knows it. He does not know this.
Okay.
To them, that's just it's just a weird, like, foreign god.
Yeah.
So let's see. Who we cut? We cut to Hinataro again.
Just please save me from my misery.
Hisagi's like, hey, Hinataro, do you know what's up? Because you were there, and Hinataro's like, oh, I got fucked up by Askin's poison, so no.
Oh, lovely. Okay, cool.
But, hey, maybe go talk to my brother, Sanosuke. He might know. And that scene ends. It's just Shuhei going on his detective adventure.
Okay.
Now we get to one of the funniest chapters, because it's just two characters having, like, a bitch fight.
I'm ready. It better be two good characters, so help me God.
No, it's one good character and one shit character.
Okay.
At least according to you, I think they're both great.
Okay, sure. Let's go ahead.
It's my boy Shunsui, and it's Tokinada. And they are having a very passive-aggressive conversation. Like, a smile does not leave their faces, but you can tell they both fucking hate each other.
Okay.
Tokinada is salty as fuck because Shunsui sent him to the maggot's nest for killing his wife.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I mean, he got out because he's a noble.
Yeah.
But, you know, Shunsui tried to do a justice.
Uh-huh.
And then Tokinada brags that all the clan elders that could be mad that sentence him, they're all dead now.
Okay.
Shunsui says, is that a confession? He goes, no, but even if it was, I could just make it go away, fucker.
Huh.
Okay. Tokinada is just waving his dick out in public, just saying nothing you can do about it.
And I have no idea what I wrote here.
Go ahead, read it. Let's hear the gibberish.
No, I can't read it. I can't read my own.
You physically
can't
read what
read
you
it.
wrote there. Okay. I struggle from that syndrome as well sometimes, by these. Don't worry.
This is true. Very.
Oh yeah. Tokinada came there because he was like, "Hey, I need you to get in contact with Yoruichi and Byakuya. I need to talk to him about something."
Oh.
And then Shunsui says, "I always thought you were the one behind Rukia's execution. I didn't suspect Aizen at all."
Interesting.
I like this.
Yeah. Yep. So Tokinada leaves because he's gotten bored of taunting Shunsui. And as he leaves, he turns to Nanao and he says, "Nanao, I wasn't the one that was involved with your mother's death. If it was me, I would have made it way worse and given Shunsui a front row seat, so he had to be torn between saving you and the woman he loved."
Yeah.
Wait, so is she like his illegitimate child?
Huh?
Is she his illegitimate child?
No, she's his brother's kid.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Tokinada's the worst. I love him.
Yeah, you gotta love a good villain that just whips his dick out. You know, ain't no problem.
Aizen did it.
Yeah. See, that was the end of chapter 4.
Damn, we're flying through these.
Okay.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, we have chapter 5 and an interlude next.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
This book is a breezy read.
Okay.
So we have a short scene at Squad 12. They're in that room where they're like monitoring shit, and Mashiro is there
Okay.
because she's visiting her sister because she has a sister that works there.
Okay.
Okay.
Her name is Nico. That's about it. She's being loud and annoying like normal.
Is she gonna come into play at any point? Do I need to remember the name Nico?
No.
Nico Robin.
No. Okay.
And even if she does, I promise it'll be so little I'll just skip over it.
Okay. Lovely.
Nice,
lovely.
nice, nice.
Okay.
So I mentioned it because I had to mention it.
Okay.
But whatever. They're getting a reading. There's a huge spike of energy over around where the nobles hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And then my man Akon is there, and he says, "Just ignore it. We literally got orders to ignore that from higher up."
Damn. Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems dangerous.
Yeah, it's almost like the nobles are corrupt or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So Shuhei and Hinata are there, and they're up in the noble district visiting his brother Sanosuke,
Yeah.
and they are annoyed by all of the noble shit. Sanosuke is like the personal doctor to a bunch of different nobles, and they're thinking about how like it makes no sense. Even the nobles' waiting room is like gilded in gold and diamonds and jewels.
Damn.
The waiting room.
Oh, fuck them.
What they're like, this is absolute bullshit. So before they can meet Sanosuke, a Garganta opens up and Hikone falls out,
Okay.
Okay.
and he's beat to shit. He is like almost dead. Hinata runs up and tries to heal him, but Hikone slaps him away, and is like, "No, leave me alone. I failed. I deserve to die."
Okay, my boy.
Sanosuke walks up and goes, "You're not allowed to die. You're Lord Tokinada's property."
Damn.
Well, I mean, I guess you can't die at that point.
This perks him right the fuck up, and he starts healing.
Like he
can heal
heals
himself?
Kind of. He has a little bit of healing factor,
Okay.
Okay.
but he wasn't using it because he was like, "Oh, I failed." Then he goes, "You're not allowed to die," so he started healing.
Mm-hmm.
Then Sanosuke starts healing him, and Hisage like grabs on the Sanosuke shirt and goes, "Who the fuck? What is happening? Who is that? What's going on?"
Yeah.
Hikone grabs Shuhei's arm. Sanosuke says, "Let him go." "Oh, but I thought he was hurting." He goes, Nah, he couldn't hurt me if he tried."
Okay.
Yeah, you're fucked. They basically turn to leave, which is super lame.
Okay.
He goes, "Yeah, hey, I gotta take care of this. Come back later. Don't tell fucking anybody about what you saw. I swear to God."
He's a reporter, so why would he not
Yeah.
just put it out everywhere?
This is a noble thing.
Okay.
So they could
They-
keep
they
him
have-
hush
they have
if they
all
wanted
talent.
to,
Yeah,
right?
nobles are no.
Yeah, he basically said, "This is a noble thing. You saw nothing. Do you understand?"
How much did he get
By
paid?
the
You know,
way, I
like
understand, sir.
slipping him. Like,
Yeah, that is true. Where's my pay? I ain't say silent for free.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. If he tried to snitch about some stuff, Shuhei would get disappeared and they never find him.
Good. Hey, I hope he fucking says something, honestly.
Sam with the spite. So basically, as they're leaving, they introduce themselves to Hikone and then they leave.
Okay. Like, hey, what up, my boy?
I don't know why. I don't know why we needed to know that.
Okay. I'm sure.
Oh,
you know
no,
what,
this is what
Pithes? I'm sure it'll come up later.
exactly. You know, maybe in volume 2.
No, I messed up the order because my notes are fucked.
Okay.
Hikone says, "Oh, I'm Hikone. I'm gonna become the Soul King one day." And that's when Sanosuke tells him to shut up and tells them,
makes sense.
"You didn't hear shit."
Okay.
So we cut back to Hueco Mundo, which is where the cool shit happens.
Yep.
Trace Beast just show up with Roka. You don't remember her. She was in Spirits Are Forever with you.
I'm gonna guess that is the nurse that Yami killed.
Yes, she is.
Oh.
She comes back. She has a resurrection. It's pretty cool. I might summarize those novels later if I can get a hold of them.
Okay.
Okay.
They show up. Roka starts healing people because she's a nurse. Their Rudabon is beat to fuck. Everybody else has taken pretty decent injuries, but he's like almost dead.
Yeah.
And the Quincy's have pieced the fuck out.
That's a victory. That's a W.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, they see there's like 100,000 dead like hollows around, and they go, that felt like a Shinigami. Would they send a Shinigami, especially a captain here?
Yeah.
And Halle Bell goes, that dude's Reiatsu was only like Toshiro level.
Only like Toshiro
he-
level. I like it.
But he fought really weird.
Yeah.
And then she says what worries her the most is he didn't open the Garganta. His sword did.
Oh. Huh.
So the Quincy's pieced out. And the Quincy's are also worried because when they hit him, he wasn't defending with Hiero, he was defending with Blute Vein, which is the thing that the Quincy's use to protect themselves.
Okay. He's like a little mini Ichigo.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of everything.
Yep. And they think this is a good thing. They go, it's clear the Shinigami sent this somehow. Maybe there's some internal struggle. Maybe that might leave an opening for us to sneak into Squad 12 and get the squad back.
Okay, cool. Rescue mission.
Ba-da-bum.
Yeah. End of chapter 5.
Oh, so it leaves on a
okay,
cliffhanger.
okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
So-
Does it say
Yep.
who fucked him up? Did they all team up and fuck up Hikone?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. The Espada, the Quincy, they all teamed up on him.
I love that.
That makes sense. Okay.
It's like we're
That's
having a
actually kinda
1v1.
cool.
He shows up. It's like, all right, we're fucking up that guy. Then we're getting back to it.
He's
It's
just in the middle.
Yeah, he's in. Well, he came in there, said he was going to be the king, and he started throwing hands too.
like,
Just
okay,
got
okay.
wrecked.
It's like I like he opened the Garganta and I was like, I'm gonna be king, and then everybody just mollywopped him and sent him back through the Garganta.
That would have been funnier, but you got to make your threat seem threatening.
Of course.
So we're back in the Seirete. And there's Genjo. He's just kind of walking around, chilling, doing his thing, and he sees the welcoming committee. That thing I told you about, where all the souls gather around people that just died, and they tell them their religion was wrong.
Oh
is what the
yeah. I
afterlife-
remember you mentioning that. So basically, people hang out where people show up and go like, "Hey, surprise! Like whatever religion you believed in, not real. Here's the Soul Society."
Happy birthday.
Oh, that'd be the worst birthday.
Yeah.
Like you just turn 18, you got your full life ahead of you. You slip on a bar soap and die. You wake up in Soul Society. Oh shit, your religion is wrong.
Yep. Welcome over.
You're in like District 80, the shitty one.
Yeah.
Oh, you just get fucked then.
Yeah.
Let's see. So he notices a commotion over there because he goes, yeah, usually people are freaking out because they're like, oh god, my life was a lie.
Yeah.
But there's a guy rejoicing, going, oh my god, this is amazing. It's just like they said it was. It is exactly like they said it was.
One of the cult members.
Praise be to execution.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah. We cut to Mayuri's lab, where he's just like looking through a view screen at Genjo, going, "I'm gonna study Fullbringers next. Hell yeah!"
All right, let's
Yeah.
go.
Then his team goes, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we can take that guy. He gave Ichigo like kind of a run for his money. He goes, "Oh, don't worry. I've got some new valuable subjects that can take him out." And that's the end of that.
Nice.
Okay.
I wonder what
So-
he's gonna use.
So that I have a question about Soul Society as a whole that may or may not be answered. How is it decided
Yeah.
what district you end up in?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with like what kind of person you were.
So like the better of a person you are in the real world, the better of a district you get slotted into in Soul Society?
As far as I know, yes.
Oh, Sam, you're fucked.
No, I'm going straight to the top, Jose. I'm going straight to the top, baby. I'm probably be born as a royal.
Royals are born in Soul Society. I'm pretty sure when you die, you can only be in districts 1 to 80.
Okay, I'm going District 1 then.
Okay.
District,
Pythes
oh,
Lore
you
Master,
wanna
where
be
does
in
he land?
I don't know. Sam, I don't think you want to be in District 1. I'm pretty sure that's where Toshiro hangs out.
Okay, I'll be in District 2. District 2. Second's the best is what they say, and that's where I'm going to be.
Number 2, just like your taste.
Okay. This just felt like a no-win question there. I just couldn't really win on that one. So
Okay.
that is the end of the novel, the first one.
No, we're still going.
Oh, there's more.
There's
There's more. We're on the interlude.
Okay.
Let's see. Tokinada has gotten back to his dumbass mansion,
Okay.
and he's being attacked by some thugs. I believe there are more assassins sent after him. Because I think like one assassin survived and told the other assassins they were set up, and now
Okay.
they're out for blood. And he kind of muses how much he misses his Zanpakuto because it got taken away when he went to the maggot's nest.
Uh-huh.
He goes, well, I've been using my family's ancestral Zanpakuto for a while now. So he pulls out Kuten Kyo Koku, and it ends, and I'm just assuming he murdered them all.
Okay.
Scene cut. We're going to talk to my boy Hisagi again.
Ugh.
He's off to go interview Urahara.
Oh, okay.
Because they're like, well, if literally anyone knows what the fuck would happen, it's gotta be him.
Yep.
True that.
So he's walking to the gate. He sees Shinji. He tells Shinji about what went down because he didn't keep his mouth shut.
Mm.
And Shinji's like, wow, that's weird. Yoruichi told me some weird shit was going on in the Noble Quarter. He pieces out.
Okay.
Now we go to the secret meeting room. Ooh. This is the secret room that hasn't been used in like 2 decades or whatever, 2 centuries.
Okay.
That only the great noble houses can use. And it's Tokinada, Yoruichi, and Byakuya.
Ooh, that's a spicy
interesting.
collection.
Okay.
It's a real spicy collection. Tokinada basically says, I want to overthrow the Soul King. The Soul King's laws are bullshit. And they go, that's fucking treason.
Yeah.
And then Tokinada's like, yeah, you want to know what's treason? How the fuck you acted when your sister was being executed? And he also talks shit about Byakuya's dead wife.
Oh.
Okay.
Byakuya's like, okay, I own up to how shitty I was to Rukia.
Yeah.
Don't fucking talk about my wife. I'll kill you.
Good.
Fucking throwing pocket sand at my boy's face.
They never bring up Byakuya's wife. I'm glad she's getting some play.
Yeah.
Some rest.
Yeah, and so Tokinada says, what I want here, I want to restore the Shiba clan. So we will have the 5 great houses.
Agreed.
Let's go.
Which they bring up, that's not possible. Ishin exiled himself and doesn't want it. Ichigo, Ganju, and Kukaku want nothing to do with it. Then he goes, well, I know Ichigo's got 2 sisters. Why don't we make them nobles?
Ooh.
And they
Karin
go,
and Yuzu.
They go, yeah, which I think is cool. I would like to see a world in which that happens. And they go, okay, what the fuck do you want? And he goes, so the Central 46 rules everything. But if the 5 great noble families came together, they could pull the strings of the Central 46, who could pull the strings of Shinigami, and overthrow everything. They could replace the Soul King as the ruling authority in the land. And then he drops a bomb on them, which says, you must not be aware of the Soul King's true existence, but Urahara Kisuke is. And that's where that scene ends.
Ooh,
this is spicy as fuck. I like.
It's a spicy. It's a round table of 2 cool characters and a dick bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hisagi's standing in front of the portal, waiting to leave for the world of the living, and he just wonders if he's following in Tosen's footsteps. Did Tosen stray from his path early in life, or did he stray only at the end? Now we're on to the final part of the book.
Okay. Ready? It's going to end with a bang. I'm ready. Here you go. Hit us.
Yeah. It cuts back to Tosen being Rodney Kinged.
Okay.
That's the only way I can describe it.
Okay.
When all of a sudden he stopped being hit, and the guards start beating the shit out of each other. But they sound like they still think they're beating him.
Okay.
And then a calming voice says to him, oh, so I put alcohol in their drinks so no one will think anything's weird. Tosen asks, who are you? Are you another Shinigami? the voice says, "Yes, would you like to join me on my path to justice? My name is Sosuke Aizen. I'm just a simple Shinigami."
I knew it. I knew it.
Nice. Let's go.
So, in the Soul Society arc, when he says, "From the beginning, Tosin's been working for me."
Yeah.
Yep.
Literally from the beginning.
Nice.
My guy.
Yep.
But it's kind of interesting that like Tokinada is really the one that kind of like set off like the little ignition for Aizen to get Tozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tokinada is one of the best villains because he's very important, but also just a stupid huge asshole.
I like it.
Very much so. I like it.
So that is officially the end, right? That's the end of the whole first novel.
That's the end.
Okay. I like
man.
it. I like it so far.
And how many do you have a page count? How many pages is that novel?
I lost count.
Okay, but it's not like a thick novel because I've seen it before.
It's like about 100 and something pages, right?
Yeah, it's the words are all pretty big. There's illustrations in there.
Thank God. I would never be able to read it otherwise.
No, straight up. Like after we're done, look up all the illustrations were done by Kubo. They look good.
Hey, gang,
Cool,
gang, yeah.
Cool. Well, I thought that was really good. I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about this novel. Like literally nothing but good things, and just constantly so many things. Like, hey, what happens to this? Hey, camp for your own world. Hey, what? How does this happen?
Everyone's
Hey,
just like camp for your own world.
Mm-hmm.
And like I've been dying for you guys to read it and then do a Bleach Boys on it.
So
like
they're
never gonna read this.
No.
I guess I'll have to do it.
This is not written by Kubo, right?
It's written by, I believe it's the guy that does Bakuno.
Oh,
okay.
Cool.
Narita Re something.
Cool.
But was he overseen by Kubo at all or anything like that?
Yes, he oversaw the fuck out of it.
Okay, that makes sense.
He also understands Bleach really well. I believe, I could be wrong about this. He's the same guy that wrote Spirits Are Forever With You.
Okay.
And he called the plot twist of the Kenpachi thing like before it came out in the manga.
Like what? Him having Yachido as his Bankai?
I forget. It just said there was a Kenpachi twist that he guessed before Kubo had said it.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Which I think that was cool.
I think so too. I mean, that's amazing. I know Bakuno's fucking dope. So, hey, what a good writer.
Bakuno's great.
Okay,
Yeah,
so going forward,
he's also the guy that wrote Fate Zero.
Oh, I had no idea that was the same guy.
You love the Fate Zero franchise.
good.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the same
Waiting
guy.
for the FGO stream.
Okay. Yeah, never, dude, never. Okay, so the second volume, Pithes, is the biggest one, right?
Yes.
And that one we're gonna split into two. So
Yes.
so next month when we do Bleach Boys, it will be part 1 of Camp for Your Own World Volume 2.
Yeah, World of the Living part.
Okay, so that'll be War of the Living. This was the whole first book. I feel like you've answered all my questions, or at least
pretty much
said it will be answered later.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we got enough of a lead up to that. I mean, it's fucking good so far. I obviously know a little bit of the characters from Bleach Brave Souls. I have not played through the whole story mode, so I don't know the full story beats, but I do know bits and pieces along the way just from playing the game, and I know it's good.
Yeah, I don't really read anything that's going on in the game. Most of the time, I'm just going like fast forward, let's go.
Yeah.
So it's like it's nice to know I got these cool characters and what they are.
Yeah, it changes a lot of stuff because until you read it, Aura and Tokinada and Hikone are just characters that may or may not be good.
Yeah.
They're free orbs, I guess.
True, yeah, that is true.
Whenever I pull one, I go, "Yo, that guy." I say the saddest part about the entire trilogy of these novels is that the cool, like, Beyond Resurrection units are not canon.
True. That is so true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They were designed by Kubo to tie in with the book's release, but they never show up ever. They're not real.
That sucks.
Which means, like, cool shirtless Stark with blue and green guns.
Let's go.
I know, that thing is
Pithes, my
badass.
boy. Let's go.
Cool Grimjow with, like, Black Panther spots that shoots, like, blue lightning claws, not real.
If only.
Shame.
I bet I can will it.
Yeah, he's gonna manifest it.
I manifested Grimjow being alive. I called it years ago when after that, it happened.
I remember that. I remember reading articles going, "Listen, we never saw him die."
Yep, 100%. That was me.
Yeah, he was the most obvious one because like I feel like they set a trend where everybody like fucking evaporated right in front of you, and then he was the only one where they're like,
we never saw what happened.
We didn't see. Who knows?
To be fair, it looked like Rudebone. Like it looked like he got killed.
Yeah, 100%.
And then let's be real. The Quincy girls, they died.
Yeah, they were obliterated.
But no, they didn't. I guess.
Yeah, there's some stuff that they retcon, but it's like I don't know. It's good to have the returning characters.
They were like popular characters too.
Oh, the Quincy's, especially like the Bambi Squad, are crazy popular.
Yep.
Yeah. So shit. Any other thing you want to add on to the tail end of this, Pithes?
Can't Figure Own World feels like the thing I always talked about, which is I'd be down for a Bleach filler if Ichigo wasn't in it.
Yeah.
True.
Sounds about right.
Ichigo is great. I like him a lot. I could stand to not see him every arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. There's so much more going on with that doesn't like revolve around him.
Like, I don't know how you felt about the Zanpakuto Rebellion, but I thought it was cool that like the final battle was between Byakuya and what was his name, Koga?
Koga, yeah.
Whatever that dude, and then they had like a psych out fight, and Ichigo had to finish it off.
But I think
it would have been good if they just
like without Ichigo being in it, it makes the world feel so much more alive. As they were like before, it's like what the shit only happen when Ichigo shows up.
Yeah.
Or it's like anytime anything happens,
the world feel big.
Call Ichigo, please. It's like we don't need Ichigo. Keep him out. All right. Like that way, when he does show up, it's a big moment. Other than like it seems like Ichigo is the fucking root of every problem ever.
Yep.
Yes, one of the best parts of the Blood War is a lot of the fights happen, and Ichigo's just like training or getting his swords.
Yep.
So
yeah,
they
that's
feel
true.
more impactful. It's like I don't know how. What's Komamura gonna do? I don't know. Ichigo's not here to save him.
Yep.
That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna use Lord of the Rings as a comparison.
Do it.
Whenever you hear about all of the weird shit off in the ether, off in the distance, Silmarils, it feels bigger because it's not just Frodo going on his dumb adventure. There's a whole world out there.
Yeah. 100.
That's what these novels feel like. I like them a lot.
Okay, well, I can't wait to hear what the next one is. Of course, if you guys are listening, if you guys are watching, be sure to let us know what you guys think. Try not to spoil the other 2 volumes, all right? So we can wait and see, genuine reactions on what happens in that stuff. This is kind of the intro one. It's kind of the setup. It's kind of setting up all the other cool things that I know are going to happen. So look forward to that. We'll be back next month with more on that. So we're going to be doing the War of the Living and the next Bleach Boys, which should be pretty good. I hope. I don't fucking know. And then after that, we'll have the better part of Volume 2. Right, Pithes?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So thanks so much, Pithes. We appreciate you. Of course, everybody. It's been Bleach Boys, Sam, Jose, and of course, loremaster Pithes here telling us what's going on in Can't Figure Out World. Leave any questions you have in the comments, and one of us will get back to you, and we can maybe answer it. We'll see you guys next time. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, rate it good, do your thing. Bye, everybody.